And yeah, it's like it's not just the profession. It's about the whole life around it. It's going to be a lifestyle. It's literally it might save someone's life. If there's a situation and there's a doctor around, it will be a little bit better for the life expectancy of others. So it's too real, and it ain't that much. And of course it feels like it's huge. It's over the top. I don't like just me, a doctor. It feels huge. And I feel like, yeah, but that's legendary. That's a fucking legend. So what I'm coming up with is, I think becoming a doctor is just as important as playing Halo. They have like same thing. They're both legendary. They both like resemble this like large story. They're legendary. So it's like, yeah, I need to like find the balance between playing Halo and becoming a doctor. It will take around 10,000 hours to become a medical doctor. That's literally the time it takes to become expert in some stuff you're doing. Somebody said. And it's been like people hear that and they're like, yeah, 10,000 hours in your like one activity and you become an expert in it. You need that much time. In streaming it would mean like, if you would be doing 24/7 stream, it would mean 416 days before you become actually like a fucking expert in that field. And I don't think it even counts like the time like being awake, because that's the time that you really like engage with the stream. So it's like, it's even more, it might be 3 years. And becoming a doctor, it's like 6 years, so it's like it's going to get half of your day each day. And it's going to be like going for 6 years. And I think that's reasonable for the cost. That's actually affordable for the cost if you think about it. Becoming a doctor. That's way more precious for me than maybe even the whole like degree. But I mean, it's like, maybe it's like you go into that degree to like get these skills down and you like hone them to like when there's steel. That's really it. So yeah, it will be, I will be proud of doing that, and it will like generate this man inside of me that's like, he's a fucking doctor, right? So I'm very like I'm just as interested. I think it's legendary. That's what I'm saying. The other thing is like, I want to do exercise, like 2 things, Halo and exercise. And I think doing doctors is like just as good as playing Halo. So it could be Halo or doctor in my day, and then exercise. I think that really makes my day. and I stream it all. It's very boring, the stream, I think. It's very boring. And there's some stuff like going on that's actually like taking some time. So it's like I'm joining the military of Finland. So it's going to be like a full work day there, and then it's going to be studying. And I think I get the exercise at military. I'm not sure, but it could be. So it's like really like kind of imbalanced right now, the whole system. And the next year will be, and the year probably after military, if I'm not like getting monetized with the streaming, then it's going to be like I might apply for a job at the military, who knows, like it could be, and then I study to be a doctor. But especially the next year, it's going to be so imbalanced, like working on that nomadic talent, like selling my belongings to go the next summer to visit the Finnish museums and generate this Finnish identity that I like conceive, and I kind of need it before going to military. I think it's going to be like beneficial for me. The fact that I sleep in the forest, the fact that I go to Finnish museums, and the fact that I create, I think that's like that's very Snufkin, that's very Moomin, I think. So like it's going to be beneficial for probably even for the doctor's degree, Finnish doctor's degree. I'm not sure anyhow and what, but it will like matter. That's one thing. What I would like to do is build a minuscule mobile clinic with a research department and sleeping facility, and yeah, it's going to be a minibus, RV for the beginning, a truck at some point maybe, and yeah, it would have all of these things, and I would work on that. And I would be doing the streaming also, and I would play some Halo. I think I could like, yeah, I think streaming games, that's like one of the coolest things you can do. And then I would like travel in nature, like it might give me more possibilities, the fact that I'm streaming and the fact that I'm not so into the money of the game. So it's like streaming might make it a little easier to kind of like do this. I'm also dreaming of this 10th podcast. It's like inspired by Duncan Trussell, that I travel to these like forests with a like tent, and then we stream and game and do stuff with people. We have this podcast deep in the forests, and I think that's what I'm about to do. If it's not doctor, if it is a doctor, whatever it is, I think doing 10 podcasts, that's very interesting way to spend your life. I'm thinking if you have like the permission to stay in a bus that's already like converted to like living space, and you just buy that, and it's like it has permission to live in it, so you could basically like during nights take the bus outside a like hall that you would work on the bus, customize the bus, and this during the night you're outside it, and during the day you're inside the hall. I think that's fucking valid, and that's stupid as shit, but it's valid. You can't stay in all the workshops for like so you'd live there, but you're living in that fucking bus that you're working on. Outside the facility, back inside. That's crazy. I'll be living and learning to live with minimal cost. I think it's just legit in my time. And it will stay like that probably for the very last bit of my life. I hope to be meaningful. I'm Swedish Asian. Swedish Asian, guys. That's who I am. I came from Asia. I traversed upon the lands. I met the Swedish. And then I began. I was Uralic. I was with my homeboys. I was having a lot of fun. Then we came to Finland. Then came the Swedish. And then we had fun. I used to be Uralic. And it seems like I think I have the features for it. I look Uralic. You could like kind of like feel it. Demonic. I have Uralic, I think, and Swedish, so it's like Swedish Asian. That's what I'm saying. Why do I have so wide eyes? This does. I think I look Finnish. Just to say. To clarify. I think I look Finnish. Like. Just Finnish. Because Swedish they are more blonde. I'm like. Fat. I'm like Uralic Uralic Finnish, if you will. I look Uralic Finnish. I think that's real. Not sure. I'm not sure. They don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. They're like, yeah. We don't talk about it. We let it happen. Yeah. But I think we can find out through blood. So let's talk about it. I think I'm going to test my blood and see my origin. Who knows, it could be a Chinese or Taiwan. But I look Uralic. I just think like very Uralic. Maybe even like South Uralic. In this tent it really like gives out. I think I should spend more time in the tent like this. I think I'm Uralic. I think I'm very Uralic. I come from Russia. Well, this is literally the thing. Our ancestors, they would stay in these positions for hours. It feels so like loud in my body. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. Feel very tight. Looks to be monkeys, guys. Or it seems. Erratic monkeys. I could be shitting here. This actually feels like it's opening something. It's giving me the vibe. It still feels so fucking bad. To get this sound right. I will get good at yoga and meditation. It's part of my doctor's practice. I need to be very adaptable to my surroundings. I think that's very doctor of me. And to work with the erratic people, I think that's another thing. That's very doctor.
I came from Uralic country. I met with the Swedish people. Uralic people in Sweden.
It's honestly the better the more stiff my hair is. It's like it's giving them more nature. They had more stiff hair, the guys. Oh my god, they were so interesting. They were so interesting, the guys before us. I think they're having so much sex. It's crazy. It's just, we are just like this. Becoming one with Norway, you know. New song. Who started this? Why are we losing count? We are becoming one. It's surreal. We need to be able. And some people, they are still living and well, doing that thing their body tells them to do. I don't think it's just lost. But for many of the fucking Finnish, probably like Scandi people, it's like they're very sincere about them. They're like after the like higher purpose, and that's like not everyone, for sure not. Just feels like it's the team really. You're something else. You can't really prepare for anything. It's like coming at you. I think that's just like weird. That's just more. It's like thinking about all this thing like sex, and like it's been like a taboo in our system for some reason, and it's like weird. Like for many of us it's weird, so it's like same thing as drinking piss. I think it's not weird at all. I think it's like legit. It's a legit drink you can drink when you're like out of water. I think it's like the chill water, because there'll be like chilling here, just like coming through. It's more, for me it's more chill water than a poison. That's what I'm saying. And it's like sex. Like, why do we want to be so fucking surrounding with that fucking thought? I don't know. But I mean like, yeah, then people think there's some fucking right way to have sex. That's like weird. That's weird as hell. I just fucking can't help but like think of this thing. People, they get fucking high on that shit. They like, oh, we on that higher plane, we don't do sex no more. We don't do sex no more. Fucking, we just developed HIV medication in this Africa, you know. Just you can like get this injection twice a year, and you don't get HIV. So it wouldn't be like the disease or I don't. That's just like an excuse. It's even better now. The sex is better than it used to be. So you have all sorts of like things. You don't even need to get kids, and it's still like so fucking sacred. I don't know. They just, I don't think that, maybe they're just trusting the process. But I think that's psychotic. That's also psychotic in a way, I think. Like, if and I don't like what is it? Thing about being naked. What is it makes it so interesting? What is it like for people? It's so weird. It's way more not interesting than it is interesting. That's what I think. Like, is there a fucking good explanation for this? We made money off it. We started benefiting of it. It became a thing. First we fucking, I don't know, put clothes for style, then we make naked a criminality. It's like so weird. Then we criminalize weed. It's so weird. I would like to go back to Stone Age for a little while. Just hang out. And I think I will when the time is right. They say we don't need sex. But I think it just hides the own inhibition in itself. If you fucking falling in love with life, I think you're also like giving up for some inhibition there. I think you can't just really just delete your inhibition to like life. And I think sex is just part of it. So when I see people not understand it, I think they're just like not understanding themselves. And that's really the thing. So we're in this time where we're trying to like omnisphere sex like it is something, whilst it's just part of us. Why am I not having sex? It must be something that's going on in my life. And it's been going for my whole life, I think. I don't know what is it. Not really, but like for like 3 last summers I'm at the fucking prime, I think. I'm really healthy, I'm young, I'm adult. And I'm not having sex for 3 summers. Back to back. I've had one partner at time, but I think like it's just like that I'm so lonely. Why is it this? And I'm glad that I'm doing streaming though. It's keeping me like engaged. There might be anyone coming at any moment to talk to me, and I think that's amazing. Even the random people, they just come and talk to me, just for me. And I can like talk about, do my own stream. That's kind of cool. But I mean like, yeah, I don't get connection. I am able to, but I'm not wanted to. So it's giving me the passive. Something that's causing. I feel like I'm not wanted to make connection. That's weird. And I think it's not me, just me. Or I don't think it's me even doing that. It feels like it's doing me, the world. It's really literally doing me. It's killing me. I feel like I need to be the world. I need to be the control. And that might be actually the thing that's going on. I'm not in control. Because I'm scared. And that just sounds so like right. Like it's, am I gay? Or like, is it gay? It just sounds so controlling. And if I don't control my life, it feels like the life is controlling me. And I ain't getting no pussy. And I think I'm fucking worried for that. I'm not wanted to make connection. I feel like I'm not wanted. Like I'm not enough. And it's been going for years. I'm not enough. You're not enough. You're not enough. Because I'm not in control. It feels like the world is doing me for me. I am enough. And it's me who creates that. Nobody else. The world wants to... I don't know. When does the world make me like have it? When I'm at shit taking pictures of me. They are like, yeah, you're there. You're enough. But I just don't feel that right. I just don't feel like I want to be doing that. I feel like, yeah, it's doing me. It's making me like, I don't think I would need like sugar. I don't think I need to play music to be happy. But when I do play music, when I do it sugar, I feel energy. Maybe not do sugar, that's harmful. But talk about sex. You're not enough. There's something just flipping the switch. You're not enough. You're not in control. They say if you do psychedelics, the fucking fruit of God, it's that your brain learns new pathways and grows, like there's some even neural growth in some compounds, like DMT, new neural cells. But guess what happens if you don't control your life? If you don't do exercising, studying, I think maybe sleep, but I'm talking about exercise, study, integrate with a professional your life experiences, create something, then it's like your brain will forget about all of the growth. I don't need to grow. I don't have nothing that I grow for. Fuck everything. There goes a fruit of God straight in the air. And it's as true as it gets. But I guess some of us just feel like that's right. We don't need the fruit of God. We are. They fucking meditate. Some people, they enter out of samsara. They're like, yeah, I'm in nirvana. I'm happy as ever. But I mean, is that truly the thing? I think that's absurd to think that world doesn't have space to have control. Like, if it's actually that we could live through this life without control, then you would have no worry in the world about someone who is in control. It wouldn't worry your life in one sense. You could do that. You could literally fucking escape nirvana. Become a yogi. Go in the mountains. Rip it. Fuck everything. Fuck society. Fuck control. But it ain't happening here. Because that's life. Your brain literally can get happy. Your brain physically can feel happy without this stuff. But it doesn't necessarily say that it shouldn't have this stuff. It shouldn't have sex. It shouldn't have money. It shouldn't have power. It has nothing to do with that. That's absurd. That's counting like, yeah, I just do it with the feeling, man. It's just feeling. That's so absurd. You could be anything. You could be anything. And it's been proven. Feeling is a great indicator, but not the answer. It's been proven. And it's been proven wrong. Control is power. And it's like, that's really like what is like what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. I will have sex. I will. But it's when I take control of it. That's when it happens. It's literally then, no other. Take control of it. You can get. It's not about like, yeah, love. It's gonna find you like, yeah, it's gonna find you shitting at the toilet taking selfies. That's sex for your brain, mate. That's literally what it means. It feels the same. Everything is going nice. Shit comes out. I go in the fucking camera. Your brain doesn't like diminish that, but there's like certain sense of connection that's been going for like millions and eons of years in the form of molecules and binding and coercing. With diminishing returns. It's real. But yeah, you can do yogi stuff, and guess what? We even paid for your stuff. Back in the day we used to pay for yogis just to fucking do their practice. It's immense work. It's real fucking work. It's the work of God for me. Somebody is able to fucking do that. It's insane. He brings peace to this fucking insanity. That's true. You can absolutely find insanity in the power and control. That's for fucking sure. But you ain't gonna find peace from there. That's like going in like staircases here. But you should, anyone who wants to like fuck the society can go to the woods and get their shit together. I think it's like you need to try that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try be a yogi, guys. I just decided I'm actually perfect candidate for it. I look perfect for doing that nirvana thing. Look at my fucking hair. That's too real. That's too real. That I supposed to be this. After that I can say what is sex. After that I can tell you. I can really tell you. I'll be probably still looking for sex like fucking a tree after that. Like Go wander. I double dare you go wander. You go and ask tree. How is it? And if it's not about that, then fly to space. Make your race. Become one. I fucking love trees, guys. I've never fucked a tree, but I mean, like, I feel the connection every time I'm around. These trees in my house, they're very happy. And they're very happy to feel me. I know it. We have a connection, brother. I feel the trees. And it's like, you know, I need to take control. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna try and be in the fucking forest. For how long? 3 months, they say. I mean, that's like, then I could like try that. I could and absolutely should try it. And then try it with the yogis in the fucking nature, and we're figuring this out. I could even stream that for all I know. It could be streaming, you know. It could be a platform. I wouldn't have a chat, I would have the camera. Is that too much? Going in, you need to be completely out of it. Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like, just saying. I think I want to try that. Like, in the fucking, so I can prove these fucks that say that like money is wrong. I can prove them that it's like a figment of your fucking mind. Go to the woods, try out, fucking press, breathe there. People they will pay you. The society used to pay for yogis to do that shit, literally. And every day we go closer to that. The AI is here, guys. It's gonna pay for your fucking meditation. It's right now doing it, actually. You can absolutely do that shit right now. Go to the fucking woods and meditate for a minute. Ask yourself, am I in control? That's literal. That's what I'm saying, like, you're asking for that. If you're saying that capitalism and like control, it's wrong, then you should fucking try that shit, brother. It's literally what you're looking for. And I'm gonna fucking do that shit. I'm gonna fucking rather do it live, stream that shit. I'm just fucking streaming it, actually. Maybe it's like to prove something. But maybe it's going for a long time that I'm doing that. It's also, it could be year, 2 year, 5 years. Then I think it's too real. You just can't even conceive that shit you're doing to yourself. Coming out of that year after foods, fuck, you'll be toiled. I don't know. Do a doctor, be medicine, go to Mars. I think that's like, that's the deal. That's what you want to do. That's what you wanted to do. I think it's too real. Could I do it at Dagestan? Could I do this shit at Dagestan? I was saying like I'm gonna grow my hair till it gets very long. Well, we'll see if there's yogis at Dagestan, and if we can join those and go with the practice. I think that's legit. That's too much money. I would be living in the forest and this. I would probably sell my boss. And so I would just try to like diminish this shit, and after that I return and go to Mars. Just to fucking see the money. It's literally there. Guys, it's literally there. If you want to see money, you go into Mars. That's just you know, just the other end of it, really. So who's with me? And I encourage others to also go on and fucking live in the woods. If it is like this hard, Yeah, I wonder if it's like actually that the society pays for yogis, but I'd feel there is like a possibility for you to do that. It's just extreme as it sounds, but I think it should be just as extreme as if you are ready to hate on it, then you should do that, live in the forest, and then you come back and you tell like the thing about life. Yeah, is it really about the capitalism? Or could there be something like beneath? I think if you actually exit this, there is no one to actually do that like anything for you. Maybe that's like part reason why they were paying for it actually. They were fucking dealing with life in its insanity. They were actually coming out of it through hard training and practice.